So check this out. This liquid concrete is actually really cool. I want to fill this hole in, right? So I can build my oil processing machines. But that's a lot of blocks to place. So, I mean, why don't we just put down the liquid concrete and let it flow and continue to let it flow. I think it flows like lava. It doesn't flow like water. Yeah, and then it dries up. Look at that. This is so sick. This is just one bucket. Oh. What the? Get trapped in concrete feet. Huh. Yeah, look at that. How sick is that? This was one bucket of concrete. I love immersive engineering. I love it so much. But hi, yes, hello, welcome back to my modded Minecraft series. It is wintertime, so I'm just trying to shovel some snow like the old man that I am. So yeah, I've got, I used a lot of liquid concrete to sort of flatten this area out here with the intentions of building our little oil complex. But I'm starting to regret some decisions because if we go past this line, if we go past one of these lines. Yeah, there. I think it's actually here. The game might have just taken a little while. I was getting over here past this oil tank, and the blindness was affecting me. So, little change of plans. I don't think this is going to be the final resting spot for our oil complex. I gave in. I'm dealing with the pollution that is being generated by the generators. I have to. It's not the prettiest looking thing on the planet. I could make this a little bit better, but it's the same kind of cheesy shit that we did. Oops, I can't get up here. That's right. It's the same deal. There's water running, and the pollution just goes into the running water and disappears. I know, cowardly, but it has to be done. So what's the plan for today? Well, originally I was going to, like I said before, just sort of set up a big oil complex. But since this is not going to be the final spot, and it's going to be something that I move eventually, probably to a better area, which we can use create trains. We can use trains to bring oil to a separate spot. But yeah, you can make that, and so we could just have like an oil train just going all throughout our world and dropping off oil at our oil. Oh, I cannot wait, but we're gonna have to. So I think for now, I just kind of want to do some more experimentation and see what's going on with, with the oil processing system. So today I would like to get a distillation tower built and a coker. The coker we are not able to build yet because, Jesus, look at this material list. Look at this. That's 193 steel fence, 182 iron sheet metal. I mean, it looks fucking sick, don't get me wrong, but that's a lot of materials, and I have most of it down here. I'm just waiting on some oil back, or not oil. I'm just waiting on some steel back home to finish smelting up. But we do have the stuff for this distillation tower right here. So we're gonna build that first, and I'll build it, and I'll make the determination on if I'll make a montage If I can find an old song that has been sitting on my computer that I made for like 5 years and I'm never gonna release it, then we'll see. I think where are the inputs and the outputs on this bad boy? So the input is on the same side as the redstone engineering block. Oh no, we got 2 inputs? Oh, okay. So the output is going to be right there. So this is going to be the output, and I think that's what I want to do. So I'll just put this right here. Screw it. And time to get building. All right, cool. And I do want to say, in the event you are also playing Immersive Petroleum, it says that you need steel scaffolding slabs. It's a very specific, you need to have the specific one. So you've got these steel scaffolding slabs, which you make with steel scaffolding, but there's also these ones as well, with the, I guess the smaller holes in them. These are the ones that you need to make the distillation tower. And let's smack this thing somewhere. It's gonna be one of these. Somewhere. All right, fine. If you're gonna be that way, it's snowing. You smack the redstone engineering block. Aha. This is only the beginning. Sorry for the snow. But let's get this out of here. Look at it. In this episode of Making Mistakes So You Don't Have to, the output is not where I wanted it to be. And again, if you look at the Immersive Engineering Handbook, you will see that redstone engineering block is on this corner, and it's to like well, basically it's mirrored. I have it mirrored. I think so. If I clicked on that, I think I had this activated, so it was not. It didn't place the way that I thought it was going to place. So, whoops. But it's okay. It's okay because what we can do is, I made the wiring a little bit more sensible. So I need a medium voltage wire connector, and I need another wire. And can this reach here? Not there. We can do that. And I'm hoping, I'm just going to do this for now. It kind of makes me nervous having it so low. Nice. We are not receiving any power for some reason. Oh, do I just have the power off? Oh, I think I just have the power off. So let's hit the old breaker switch. Get out of here, snow. And meep. Now this should be receiving power. Yep. And if we just hook this pipe up, we should start seeing it work its magic. We are not seeing it work its magic. Why? So with the other tanks, you need to send a redstone signal to have it output. So, there we go. Yeah, all right, so if you power the tank, then that's how you get it to output. No pump required, but look, it is starting to distill. So yeah, this is where we get our naphtha, this is where we get our sulfurized diesel, and wow, we are not making... Really? Hold on. I thought for sure... I mean, it still works, but yeah, these... Huh. I guess we don't have the... I guess the medium voltage wires aren't enough. Huh. Really? Wow. Okay, so from there to there? I thought there was a way that you could check. Huh, okay, well. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I just do something wrong? Oh, I did do something wrong. Wait. I'm confused. I'm gonna have to roll the tape back. I'm thoroughly... I don't know what just happened. Did I turn it off? But... That's so weird. Whatever. I probably did something in the wrong order. But yeah, we're getting this this bitumen now, and this is fantastic because this we can make asphalt concrete, which is like concrete, but it's black. And yes, we are going to asphalt concrete the hell out of all of this. We can also make petroleum coke. So this is what we're going to need the coker for. To make more sulfurized diesel and petroleum coke. Now, what can we do with pet coke? I'm gonna say it's probably just another fuel source. Smelt 16 items, yeah. So it looks like the same as coal coke. Oh, you know what? That's actually huge because in order to get coal coke, I need to mine coal. So this just gives me coal. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. Now this stuff is stuck in here because it's got nowhere to go. So what we're gonna, I mean, basically what we do with that lubricant. I guess we can hook this up to a, what's it called? A flare stack and just burn it, but that would kind of be a waste. I am super curious, though, if fire comes out of the top of a flare stack. I can't imagine it wouldn't. So yeah, oh, we got kerosene in here too. Right. Oh, we got 4 things to play with. I'm so, all right. Let me, I'm very excited right now. Let me just, give me a second, and I gotta gather my thoughts here and determine the next step. All right, I know this has the risk of going into the things said moments before disaster column, but I think, fix my microphone, I think I know what to do. I think at least I have an idea for a direction to go. First things first, we're gonna put this coker down. I guess I'll put it right there. This thing is, I cannot wait to see how big this thing ends up being. Like, I thought the distillation tower was huge, but I think this coker is going to be the guy she told you not to worry about. I cannot wait. But I made this thing too, a high pressure refinery unit, which was not on my radar, but this is something that we're going to need to process other stuff. This is how we get paraffin wax, which is really, really good. So we can send the lubricant into here. We might need more of these. And I think I'm going to have to move this as well. I should, to be honest with you, I should be pumping these, all of this into separate oil tanks. And I'm going to regret this. But just for now, just so we can make some progress, so we can get some context for what's going on. Let's get all this built. Oh boy, that was quite the process. Quite the process, made longer by the fact that I accidentally clicked the projector again, which made me think that I fucked everything up. But in the event that you do mess it up, like say you're in the process of building it, and for whatever reason you're an idiot like me, and you have the projector in your offhand, and you know, you move it, if you can just place it like in the same spot, no problem. That's something I didn't know, and now I do know, and I'm telling you because, like I said, I make mistakes so you don't have to. And if we hit this center concrete block, I mean, look at this damn thing. This is, oh, if we hit this center block, oh, this thing is massive. I would agree. I would agree. And it gave me a cookie. don't know how I feel about that. I have an oil cookie, but now look at this. Look at this. So here's, oh, wow. All right. So what? How does this work? Are there multiple inputs? No. So there's the input. I'm assuming that means this is the I don't really know. Is this just decorative? Because there's no, let's just show the recipes. Oh, well, that makes sense. So we put the bitumen, what do I do with it? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out myself. This hole normally indicates a fluid pipe. The solid pipes are they look different. The solid pipes are usually, well, yeah, they look like that. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. But whoa. Let's just take a minute. So there's a ladder up there, which is kind of curious because I don't think there's a ladder that you could use to get up to that. But wow, I am super impressed by this model right here. Okay, so how do we get all this to work? This is all well and good, but how do we get all this goodness, the naphtha, the kerosene, the sulfurized diesel, and the lubricant, to where it needs to go? Well, I'm glad you asked. We have these fluid routers from Immersive Engineering, and let's see, if I remember correctly, we can just click on it and configure it. Now, I think you can input from anywhere, and then we output into different piperinos. So lubricant goes in here. This is just water and lubricant to make cracked lubricant and paraffin wax. What can we do with cracked lubricant? Cracked lubricant, we can put it in a distillation tower and get sulfurized diesel. All right, so we're gonna need to make another one of those. Very cool. What else can we do? Make diesel with water and sulfurized diesel. Okay, and then naphtha and cracked naphtha. I take it we just do it again to make. All right, so we get ethylene, propylene, and benzene, and this is the further stuff. All right, so we're gonna need a second distillation tower. Oh boy. Propylene, so that's how we get, all right, benzene and propylene, so that's how we get creosote oil. And what else do we do with this? Cracked naphtha, propylene, benzene, and ethylene we can use in a refinery to get acetaldehyde? Sounds about right. And acetaldehyde we can mix with creosote oil to make phenolic resin. And then the resin, or no, right. Yeah, this is what we do with it. So yeah, So I guess we could put this in a bottling machine with a metal press, and then we get 4 Duraplast blocks. And this, I believe, is terracotta. Yeah, we can use this to make the wire connectors and stuff. Very good. So I mean, like I said, there's a lot, and I'm definitely not gonna get all this done today. To be completely honest with you, I don't even have the room here. Like I usually do. I did not take into consideration how much room I was going to need, but we'll do just one thing at a time. So the kerosene, actually, I don't think there's much more that we can do with this. I think we just send it. Oh, no. This can go into a distillation tower as well. Gasoline additives. This makes gasoline, when you mix it with naphtha. And the gasoline is where we put that shit in a mixer with aluminum dust and we get napalm, which is yes, all of the yeses in history, yes. Oh boy. Okay. So what happens if I just... So we'll put the lubricant in here for paraffin wax. We'll do that first. That would be nice. So the red stuff we can send, we want lubricant to come out of the red side. And actually, will this work just like this? Is my question. Well, let's just see if I have this right. So if I do that, will this start filling up? Yep, that'll fill up. Now, all right, I'm gonna need to put this. Jeez, all right, you know what? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna need. Oh geez. Okay, so I did not appreciate just how ill prepared I was for the mission that I was undertaking. So we're gonna need a lot of distillation towers, and the distillation towers require a lot of iron sheet metal and a lot of steel scaffolding and just a lot of steel in general. And our iron is, well, it's been keeping up fine, but I think that's just because I had such a big backlog. So I'm gonna need more iron, and to be honest with you, I'll probably just go mine it. And also we're gonna need a lot more space. A lot. Like there's not enough room over there how I have things set up. So I'm gonna have to go find somewhere else to set up our oil processing industrial park. I mean that's what it's gonna end up being. It's gonna be really, really cool. We're gonna have cokers and big ass distillation towers everywhere. It's gonna be awesome, but I'm not gonna get that done in a timely manner and have this episode out. So finish this episode. We're gonna get into something else. And what is that something else going to be? Well, apple farm. Now I know that seems kind of lame, but trust me, it's good stuff. And because I feel bad about my failed project over there, I will actually give you a teaser onto why we need apples specifically. Now, apples are kind of a pain in the ass to farm. There's no real way to do them. Like you can find them in dungeon chests. And obviously we can farm oak trees and hope apples fall that way, but that's not all that great. But luckily we have alchemistry. And I forget how I covered this before, but if we combine sucrose and cellulose, we get an apple. Now, how do we get sucrose and cellulose? Well, the easiest way to do it is with sweet berries. We can actually turn... what am I looking for here? We can actually turn one sweet berry into one apple. And I'm not entirely familiar with this like types absolute rolls one stuff. I think for other stuff you're not guaranteed to get some things. Really, really cool. But yeah, if we put one sweet berry into a dissolver, we get a sucrose and a cellulose, which we can then put into a combiner and turn into an apple. So that's actually really, really convenient. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a garden cloche right over here. I took this is just temporary. It looks bad. I am going to make a big bridge at some point. It'll look better, but we have power over here. We have power over at the house. Very cool. So I haven't really set this up, so this is going to kind of be on the fly. The garden cloche, I want to put where? If I can even find it in my inventory, there it is. So if we put the garden cloche right, fluid pump can go there. We'll put the garden cloche right here, I guess. Cloche will go there, and then we can put a sweet berry in there. One should be enough. I'm hoping. I'm hoping one is going to be enough for our purposes. Which, again, stick around. Allie's walking around. Allie is also very excited about why we are making apples. And then we need water. So I guess fluid pump can go there. And if we configure this, opposite side is input, and then I want this to be output. Take our fluid pipes and just connect this. This, to be honest with you, is probably going to have to be moved now that I think about it. But I don't want to start an entirely new thing here. All right. We need a redstone signal and power. I look every single time just kind of hoping that it's going to work without hooking power up. Uh-oh. This is an issue I did not consider. Everything is working fine. We have power running. But I think, yeah. So I think in order for, yeah, cool. So this is working. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to chunk load the biodiesel generators and the power setup over there, because right now it's not loaded, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna run out of power eventually. Yeah. All right. Well, that shouldn't be too difficult, but that is something that we are gonna have to do. In the meantime, let's just get this set up. So if we put a dissolver right there, I think everything should just automatically go in. And how do I get power to this? I guess I could try. If I have to make accumulators, then so be it. But this might be okay. No. All right, we're gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make an accumulator. One sec. This is definitely gonna have to go up higher. But this is why we're doing this, for proof of concept. So we have energy output on the opposite side, and then input goes up top. Hook up a connector there, and this, and like that. Now this should be, no? Right, because there's no power. All right. Well, let's just, damn it. let's just hook this up anyway. So this is going to be insanely ugly, but it's necessary for, I guess, proof of concept. Yeah, we're definitely going to be building this up higher. So this is going to only output the sucrose and the cellulose, and it's going to drop it down into every time. She knows when I'm recording. She knows just when I start recording, and just to be annoying is what she does. All right. So if we put the combiner down there, nope, we put the combiner over here, and we put this other accumulator right here, and then same kind of thing. We would like output there as well, input there, and then output over there into the combiner. And we'll put a chute right here. And then these have to be connectors like that. And I'm hoping these are far enough away so they'll just play with each other nicely. They do. And, oh, I gotta turn this around. Okay, and with one more chunk loading visit to the generators, this should hopefully be making apples for us. Please? Please? Yeah, we got power in there. Check. Yep. Sweet berries go in. I'll put the cellulose and the sucrose, and we making apples. And I think I can lock this recipe too. Yeah, beautiful. All right, very cool. This obviously is gonna need an output as well, but this is not gonna be the final spot for this. This is going to be, here's the big reveal, you guys ready? This is going to be the start of a very, very, very long production chain. What is this production chain, you ask? Well, this is what we, maybe next episode, maybe 2 episodes from now, it depends on how far I get into the oil processing. But what you can do with an apple is you can put it in a crushing wheel and you can make cyanide. Now the mod itself might spoil it for some people, but we're gonna go through this chain here, right? So with cyanide, you can mix it with water and get phenylacetic acid, which is how you pronounce that. You take the phenylacetic acid, that, and then you can mix it with acetic, what are these? Acetic anhydride, which you get from, let me make this shit. Mixing sugar and oxygen, right? Which we get with something else. Anyway, you mix these two to make phenylacetone. I know how to pronounce that. And then you mix the phenylacetone with methylamine, and you get meth. Oh yes, we get meth. And then the meth you put in a blue tray, and then you crush the blue tray, and you get, well, this is blue meth. I don't know why it gave me that's the more difficult one. But yes, we are going to be making meth. Now, what do you do with meth? Sadly, we can't smoke it. We can't consume it in any way. I wish you could and just get like speed 3. But the only thing that you can do with meth is sell it to villagers, which, you know, is kind of funny. It's funny, but kind of disappointing. Like that's all it is. But I mean, think about it. Like the regular meth gets you 2 emeralds. The blue meth gets you 3. But like if you think about it, this is actually pretty cool, right? Because I don't think in vanilla there's any trade that will get you more than 1 emerald per thing, right? Like it's 32 sticks for 1 emerald, 4 iron for 1 emerald. Like this is 1 blue meth for 3 emeralds. You spicy dogs, you meth addicts. Yeah, so like 1 blue meth, that's a stack and a half of sticks, right? Like that's the equivalent of a stack and a half of sticks, 12 iron. That's not bad. Now, again, it's a hell of a chain, right? This is a hell of a production chain because, you know, the methylamine, it's this whole thing where you need aluminosilicate catalyst and you mix it and it's going to be a whole big thing. But I want to have a giant meth factory just like right here, right smack on the water. And we're gonna have tanks of all the liquids, and I have big plans. But before step 1 is we need a steady supply of apples for the Is it done? Yeah, it's done. We need a steady supply of apples for the cyanide. And in order to get a steady supply of apples, we are going to need to chunk load that, which I already looked into this before, but there are just chunk loaders. The create chunk loader, this needs a beacon, which I kind of want to do. Take on a wither, and then there's this chunk loader, which looks cooler and is easier to, so I'll probably just put this over there. But yeah, thanks. That's gonna do it for this episode. It's been long. Again, sorry I didn't really get as far into the oil processing as I would have liked. I think between episodes I will find a spot, probably over there, to be honest. I think that would look really cool to just put all the distillation towers, the coker, and all that. It's gonna be cool, but I'll do that off camera. So that's a lot of building. There's a lot of Destiny 2 I gotta be playing. It's a busy time for a gamer. So I do appreciate the support that I've been getting on this series. I'm having so much fun with this mod pack, and I love that people like watching it too. It's great. So thank you, really, like, honestly, truly, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.